Considering I didn't know what I was going to cook when I woke up this morning for our lunch meal, or dinner meal at lunchtime, I'm really pleased with what I've just eaten. It's I roasted with a lot of garlic, butternut squash in the oven for about an hour, and with some herbs, some thyme. I think I put thyme on it, and I defrosted really quickly in cold water some lamb cutlets and very quickly fried those and left them to rest because it's really important to leave meat to rest. And they were just right, pink in the middle, cooked all around the outside, the fat nicely rendered and cooked, crunchy, and a mint and yogurt dressing. So I'm really pleased with it, and I'm much happier now than I was, because I do get hungry in the 16 hours between meals. It's worse on the hydrocortisone, which is the new steroids added to the old steroids. And when I see my doctor finally next Monday, I'm going to talk to him about coming off those. I have knocked one on the head because they're just not doing me any good. I'm really, really still in pain. Mark's doing the shredding, not me. And that is partly to do with my hands are not working very well, and partly to do with if I do stuff with him, then dinner doesn't get cooked, and then we eat crap because I've not planned, prepared, whatever. And then it's like, well, what have we got? And it's, toast or something, which is not good. So he's doing the shredding. He's not had his dinner because he will want to finish what he's doing and then go up and shower and then have his dinner. But he just manages longer than he always has done. He doesn't really get hungry. Rarely does he get hungry. I can't believe. I have no idea how that works. I was thinking about differences this morning. One of the house sitters messaged me on Facebook this morning, just chatting about yesterday, which was All Souls Day, All Hallows, and talked about what they do in Poland. And I was sort of thinking it's very similar to what they do here. You visit the graves of your loved ones, and you leave something. She says that they left a candle at the grave of their grandmother, I think, her grandmother. In France, they leave chrysanthemums. So, during the month of October, there's always, the last 2 weeks of October, there's piles and piles of chrysanthemums everywhere. So you get a pot of chrysanthemums and you take that to the graveside. So it's a yesterday, the 1st of November, is a really important day in the calendar here for people and family, spending time with family and remembering their loved ones who are no longer with them. And I sort of not dismissive of it. I sort of glossed over it a bit yesterday, but actually I really like the whole idea that there is this sort of, that they value this day as a day to remember those that are dead. So they obviously do something very similar in Poland. So it was interesting to hear that. Somebody called Carol has got her knickers in a twist with me, thinking and believing that Trump is more Christian than I am. Well, one, Carol, that don't take him a lot of doing because I'm an atheist. And two, if you think that man is Christian, then you probably need to read somewhere what it means to be a Christian. I think many of my behaviours, much of my lifestyle, my compassion, my empathy, my generosity, is how Christians behave. And I do it because I do it, not because I have a belief in a God. I do it because I believe it's good to be kind and generous and compassionate and empathetic towards other human beings. Not because I read the Bible, which I don't. Not because I go to church, which I don't. Not because I kneel and pray to God, which I don't. Trump doesn't go to church. Have you ever seen Trump in church? I've never seen Trump in church. There was a particular time, I think, when he was still president. How the fuck did that happen? Well, he was still president when something had happened, and all of those dignitaries, all of those people, all of those people that you know went to church, which was their way of marking what had happened. He was on the golf course. So Carol, don't believe that he's a Christian. Please have a good look. Have a good look around. Read something else. Check out other stuff and see what he really is. Because he is a really, really, really disgusting man. And I don't understand the blindness. I don't understand the blindness about what that man really is. Because all he's interested in is himself. And yeah, I'm sort of lost for words. There was another comment from Nancy who called us all idiots. Obviously an anti-vaxxer, because she thinks that the reason that Luca has had the strokes is because he took the jab. You're idiots, all idiots. I'm thinking, fucking hell, Nancy. I don't know what her medical training is. I'd like her to tell me, and her science training, because that would really interest me. You know, if you have a science background, if you're qualified, I'm a qualified nurse, but I wouldn't make the claims that some people make. If you're qualified medically or as a scientist, then I might listen a bit more. But if you're not, then you can fuck off, because you're talking bollocks. And I hope Luca is doing well. I hope he's improved, and I hope when we get an update on Sunday, there will be an improvement, and things will still be looking positive. That's what I hope. So thanks, Nancy. You're the only negative comment on that vlog. You should be proud of yourself. So that's it. I think I'm being taken out later. Because I had said, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow's meal. Well, maybe we can go out, Mark said. And then this morning we said, okay, well, maybe we can. Maybe we'll go out this evening. And then I came up with that lovely meal. But I'm just going to have another lovely meal tonight. It is only 2 meals a day, so why not? So have a good Wednesday or Thursday if you're in New Zealand or Australia. And you're probably sleeping now. Well, you won't be. When you get this at 8 o'clock, you'll be awake. So have a good Thursday. And for those of you that are only just waking up when you receive this, have a good day.